The human mind. 600 miles of synaptic fiber, 5.5 ounces of cranial fluid, 1,500 grams of complex neural matter. A 3-pound pile of dreams. But I'll tell you what it really is. It is the ultimate battlefield, and the ultimate weapon. The wars of this modern age, the psychic age, are all fought somewhere between these damp, curvaceous undulations. From this day forward, you are all psychic soldiers, paranormal paratroopers, mental marines who are about to ship out on the adventure of their lives. This is our beachhead, and this is your landing craft. You shall engage the enemy in his own mentality. You shall chase his dreams. You shall fight his demons. You shall live his nightmares. And those of you who fight well, you will find yourselves on the path to becoming international secret agents. In other words, Psychonauts.
Roll credits.
The rest of you will die.
Oh, Maury.
Children, you are not going to die.
Well, if you're not a psychonaut, then you might as well be dead.
They told me this was a summer camp.
Dogen. Don't worry about old Coach Oleander. I've been coming here for years, and trust me, nothing ever happens.
Yeah, Dogen, Lily's right. You don't got nothing to worry about. Except for that giant monster in the lake I was telling you about.
Bobby Zoot! I told you to stop scaring people with that ridiculous old legend. I don't want the kids to be afraid to go out at night and walk alone on the perfectly safe paths of Whispering Rock Psychic Summer Camp. And we don't want to scare our special guests, superstar psychonauts Sasha 9 and Mia Vodello.
Whoa! Oh no, something happened!
Formation.
It's resisting. Quick, bring it over here.
What is it?
It's just a little boy. What's your name, darling?
I'll find out. Kid, get in! Ugh.
My name
Starts with a D.
is Rasputin. But everybody calls me Raz.
Please don't kill us, lake monster!
Compelling.
Armored like a tank.
Sorry I'm late. I don't want to disrupt your briefing, Agent Oleander. Agents 9, Vodello, please, continue.
Where do you think you're going?
You've broken into a highly classified remote government training facility.
I know. Isn't it great? Listen, why don't I just sit over here quietly with my fellow psychedets? Hey, how's it going? I like your hat.
We need to have this young man taken from here immediately.
I'll call his parents.
What? But don't you train psychonauts here?
Yes, darling, but...
To soar across the astral plane. To wage psychic warfare against the enemies of free thought.
That is what I wrote on the front of the pamphlet.
Those words are why I'm here, Coach Oleander. Do you remember what you wrote on the inside of that pamphlet? You were born with a special gift. But the people around you treat it like a curse. Your mother is afraid of you. And your father looks at you with shame in his eyes. Come to Whispering Rock Psychic Summer Camp, and you can show them all. Back home, your powers make you a loner, an outcast, a circus freak. But in this dojo, in this psychic dojo, they make you a hero.
Get that soldier a bunk.
Well, they just explained all of Psychonauts right there. That is the concept
Now,
of
darling,
Psychonauts.
you can stay here for a few days until your parents come for you. But we can't let you participate in any paranormal training without your parents' consent. I'm sorry.
Wowie. You're so lucky. You get to go home soon.
Home? Back there, I was just like you were, Dogen. Punished by my own family for having powers I never asked for. But here, I have a chance to be something, to make a difference. They may come for me, Dogen, but they'll be looking for Raz, the boy. What they're going to find, what they don't expect, is Raz, the Psychonaut.
And then you'll make their heads explode?
No. Do you do that?
No. Well, once kinda. But now I wear this special hat. Wanna try it on?
No.
But he has mental defenses like I've never seen in someone so young. If I could just get him in my lab for some experiments, I'm sure he could withstand more than the others.
That kid's 1 in a million, Nine. But I'm not gonna let you turn him into one of your guinea pigs. I've got big plans for that mind.
So, Psychonauts.
That's a bed.
Yeah.
So, chat, what are your feelings about this? For those who do not know about this game. Oh, there's my save.
Yep, that's good.
There's my save. You know what? I'm gonna leave that one be. I'm gonna leave this one be. Because in case, who knows, whatever, I want to come back to this. Also,
you've got 2 extra slots. They're there for a reason.
So this game is doing a great job of just showing you how these characters are like. Like, for example, the one right here. That kid's crying. He doesn't want to be here.
Never asked for this.
Dogen here just he's just there, kind of just like.
Now what? They're eating something.
Powering.
Is that a fish?
They're not. That's not fish. That is their hand. They're not
Is that
eating.
a fin?
They're sucking their thumb. And then we got this guy just.
God bless nerves.
Sorry. I hear
might
suck.
be happy to be here.
No pain, no gain.
Exactly.
No. So I hear sucking thumb, and I think Psychonauts, and I'm like, oh god, he's the Freudian guy, isn't he?
No.
Let's pretend that's not true.
Fair enough, I know. That's just my immediate reaction.
I feel like
So
there
what
was
nickname are we gonna
one.
use?
I feel like there was one Freudian one. I cannot remember.
You can't use Kirby again.
Ah! I was gonna go.
You've already got one called Kirby.
I was gonna go Kirby, but better.
That is setting some high expectations.
So how
No.
about Kirby, like K-R-B-Y in lowercase?
I was about to say, no, we have Kirby, but better. They're called Ginny.
Oh shit! Spicy takes today.
Hands be flying.
You take that lying down, babe?
I'm trying to think of a good name.
Peppers.
Coolly, Coolby.
Peppers.
Beppis, there you go.
Yep. There we go. So happy. He's so happy. Look at him.
I'm pretty sure that was sleep deprived.
All right, settle down in here. Big day tomorrow. I want to see each and every one of you runs in my classroom at 0600 hours on the dot. I'm the early bird, and you're the worms. Got it? Now, lights out!
I think they were all ready to sleep before you did that.
No.
You got that
Huff
one
and
guy that was exercising.
Yeah.
Huff and Nils. God bless Nils.
Okay, quick eye exam before we start. Huh? Look over that way if you will.
Wow, what's that?
Oh, that's a psi challenge marker. The staff scatters these all over the camp to test the students. Every one of these you find advances you a whole rank.
Uh-huh.
Now look up for me if you will.
I love that they're
Up
tutorializing
there.
things while also just like showing you things. The
Come on.
games.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, buddy. Okay.
Some of the old markers have fallen apart. You'll find bits of them flapping around loose. If you find enough of these psi cards, you can put them together to make a brand new challenge marker. But you have to buy a psi core at the camp store to hold them together. Keep ranking up, and before you know it, you'll be able to use brand new psychic powers. Stuff you didn't even know you could do.
And then when do I become a Psychonaut? Because I have to do that before my dad shows up to take me home. Hey, where'd he go? That guy looks so familiar.
This game is fast. I can't commentate in between everything. I also have to do that before my wife comes home and my boss shoots out the window again.
You know, becoming a government secret agent that is well revered by many people and whatnot.
I used to not hear it, but now I only hear Zim and Moxie.
Yeah.
Then continue listening to him so you can associate Raz with this voice too.
Hurry up! You don't want to be late for basic braining!
Woohoo! Basic braining is the best class ever! Woohoo! I heard this one time a kid was late for basic braining and Coach Oleander held him upside down until he turned blue, but the kid had just drank a 6-pack of soda, and so when the coach shook him up, he exploded.
I love this kid.
What's the rush?
I remember him.
Don't want to be late. Coach has anger management issues.
Alright, well,
This
we
one,
ain't
Oh.
I think that one was my favorite. The guy who just had this,
Good taste.
like,
Good taste.
just.
God bless the dead pants.
Oh wow. So apparently Raz's voice is the VA's normal voice.
Yeah.
There's nothing special, just this normal mode. So I guess this game you're gonna see a little bit later on, a little more obvious, but this game basically has ties with what's it called point and click adventure games. So there's a whole lot of just go somewhere, converse with them
I'm
multiple
telling
times.
you for the last time, no. I would never do that. I could never kill everyone. Oh, hi, Raz.
Squirrel trouble?
They're liars is all. Whatever they tell you, it's a lie.
I'll take your word for it. You going to class?
Yeah, I'll meet you up there. As soon as I get these guys to shut up.
This is a little quiet. I get their voices. sound
Voices are a little quiet.
Why did I click on that one?
Pretty sure it sounds.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure too. My brain didn't think so though. All right, so
Raise everything,
Please.
lower FX
Yeah.
music.
hopefully this will work.
That sounds about the same as I am.
Shut up!
You going to class?
Yeah, I'll meet you up there. As soon as I get these guys to shut up.
Should a little further, I think.
Yeah.
Just lower music in FX, I think.
I kind of feel like a little bit there, and then right here, right there.
I wouldn't!
What are they lying to you about anyway?
Nothing.
You going to class?
Yeah, I'll meet you up there. As soon as I get...
Yeah, just, Dogen's got some problems, I guess.
Deserved it.
Arrowheads. So, I'm picking up, psychic arrowheads. Or rather, Titanium arrowheads. Okay. Alright, buddy. You
know that cabin is empty, right?
Duh. I'm practicing for tonight, when it's gonna be full of ladies.
That kind of thing takes practice.
Excuse me, but my parents let me watch R-rated movies, so I think I know a little bit more about this than you do, okay?
Oh my god. This game is a gem.
Hey, watch out! Someone's coming!
Tell them to find their own hole.
Hey, watch out! Someone's coming!
Tell them to find their own hole. And by worst, did you possibly mean the best? Because that's what I was thinking.
No, I meant worst, as in I can't even believe we're friends, it's so bad.
Look deeply into your heart, Phoebe, and I think you'll find that even you believe the Levitators is pretty much the dopest name a band could ever have.
The Levitators? Are we some sort of cover band that only plays graduation ceremonies for motivational seminars?
I've been practicing, and I think I could levitate us both during our gigs. For real now.
No way! Last year you dropped me and I broke my drums.
Hey, at least those got fixed. I'll never get back those records you melted with that unplanned pyrotechnics display of yours.
Look, you know when I have a good solo going, sometimes things get hot. I can't help it. And it seemed like part of the show if we named the band the right thing.
Oh, not this again.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Please?
Would you please welcome...
No.
The fire starters.
Anything. Oh, man. If we're gonna call it that, we might as well call it Burning Itch.
What?
Oh no.
Oh. The...
Hey, how's everybody tonight? You feeling itchy? I said you feeling itchy?
Oh.
Watch it, Quentin.
Or what? You'll burn me? You know you can't burn me. You got a block. That's why we're friends.
No, you're right.
That's why we're in a band together.
Yeah.
And why we should call the band
Okay,
the Levitators.
Did you say heavy taters? Because that's what I heard.
Levitators.
Your turn.
The Whispering Rockers.
Oh, what?
That's my band name idea. Why aren't you guys in Coach Oleander's class?
Are you kidding? A kid got killed in that class last year.
I heard it was a bunch of kids, Phoebe.
Well, I heard it was a bunch of blind kids and the coach threw them off a cliff.
Yeah, because they were late for class.
You'd better hurry, kid. Now, where were we, Quinn?
Levitators.
Yeah. This game's a gem.
It's beautiful.
That's great.
Oh man, this guy, I forgot, is it the really long, was that hat or hair? It's a hat, I think. He's the Russian kid, that's right, that's right.
It's like...
You, new boy. Seen bear lurking in woods?
Nope.
Positive. Giant, hairless bear?
Nope.
In Russia, bears much smaller. Also more hair. Less lurking. Always eager to wrestle. This one, hide and run.
I'll let you know if I see anything.
Cannot lurk forever, bear.
Okay.
He's just this grown-ass Russian adult in a child body.
I'll let you know if I see
For a
anything.
bear to
Cannot
wrestle.
lurk forever, bear. Mikhail will find you.
His name is Mikhail.
I'll let you know if I see anything.
Cannot lurk forever, bear.
Bear. Bear.
Nah. The rest of camp is off limits until you have a basic braining merit badge. Now get!
Alright, now, let's go 88 miles per hour to the next place.
Oh, we ain't going there yet. I could jump
not
in
yet.
there. No, I can't jump in there. Oh, I can attack! Yes, this is how his attacks look like. So... Where are you? And you can basically, you can also grind up with things too. things. It's like this. This is like a really well made game for. This was like what 2005
So,
Xbox.
you're dating Elka now. Does that mean we won't hang out as much?
Shoot, I reckon things ain't gonna change one bit. Doggone it, partner. No woman's never gonna...
Hey, you're gonna make my boyfriend late for class. Come on, James. Come on.
Oh my god.
Hi. What's the rush?
Some of us care about our education.
Hi.
I guess that's
What's
them
the rush?
wrangled.
Some of us care about our education.
Hi. What's the rush?
Well, you know what they say about slow rolling tumbleweeds.
No time for chit-chat, James. We're late for class.
Hi. What's the rush?
I don't want to get a bad seat.
There we go. What you say
That
then?
character's thing was just that he was excessively normal.
He had a very thin neck.
Oh, you want to go get it?
Have thin necks.
I really want this.
Do it. Stick your hand in it. Hey now.
Oh, I'm an all-star.
Did you get
Body once.
I'm
You
here
have
now.
to also use that top pick to get to that roof.
Somebody.
wants to me.
Okay. So I need to figure out where I'm going to be jumping out. Also, this game, there's going to be a lot of sound effects that you may recognize from places, stock footage type of stuff. Oh, they're wearing it. Ah! Forget looking in the chat while I'm trying to type Roboball. So he is, you know, a circus performer, so.
They're teaching you things here.
Like, I really like the way they set this game up. Like this beginning area, if you just ignore going up there, you basically just learn how the game works. Like, you just explore and the game is like, oh hey, just do stuff. And we'll tell you about this stuff. You just keep around. Yeah.
Frozen solid. Frozen solid.
For more height, I'm trying to remember if that's the case though.
It's a path under there.
Yep. It's the only way to get out. But we'll check that out. Oh, I still have. Yeah, I forgot I don't have second pieces yet. Oh, that's first person mode. Oh, wait, how do I set the camera? There you go. It's the utmost performance for me to know how to center my camera.
I'll have to come back here later.
Let's see, the old way the game taught you, by playing the game in well-timed tutorial messages. The thing is, like, this game gets to get away with it because, like, it's not as deeply complicated, and some of the stuff is basically, like, they teach you over a period of time. Like, I think they still teach you things even until, like the last act. I remember wrong about that one, though. That's why I haven't gotten to yet. But yeah, I feel like this game is is very much a Games 101 kind of game.
Yeah, it's very much a case study.
Yeah, no, you can't use ground slam. Another thing I want to make note about this game, while I'm looking at this stuff here, is that the way they set up the characters and how they how they kind of grasp how the characters view each other, how they after class. I cannot put this stuff together until after class. But yeah, how they understand, how they develop the relationship between characters and whatnot, was that they created a sort of Facebook thing. They actually created sort of a little Facebook thing to seeing messages between the characters to get a good feel as to I guess like who would be saying dumb things to each other, who would be sharing information.
Maybe there's something behind you.
Oh, was there?
There might have been a pathway over there, I'm not sure.
Ah!
Can't cheat.
That's good. Oh, you can't cheat. Yet.
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 Oh, yeah, I need to swim twice.
Can't cheat yet.
You know, no, it's just like Naruto. Like, you can't cheat until, rather. Come on,
You haven't learned how to cheat yet.
Yes, exactly. You haven't learned how to cheat yet. Yeah,
That was fun. I'm just seeing that thing on the right that looked like a pathway.
Okay, I think we're good now.
Oh, there's a thing over there. Left.
Yeah. I don't think I can get to that.
You can get this on.
Pretty sure you can.
Yeah, you're right. I can. Yeah, right. I see it now.
You just got slide.
Old stuff. Sasha 9 was also Tarkin for the animated Star Wars.
You missed it.
Oh, I'll look at the chat.
Get the arrowhead.
There it is.
I think arrowheads are farmable? Technically?
Technically, yes. But the thing is, you have to keep walking over them. Like...
I don't care. There was a shiny thing and you passed it. That's all that matters.
Understandable?
It was shiny and I wanted it gone.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is playing...
Hey, where you going, Maloof?
Shh! I snuck out! That class is a death trap for crazy people! Listen, the coach is strong. At the start of class, he pulls you into his mind, and then there's nothing you can do about it. But once you're in, you can use these smelling salts to sneak out. Take mine. I don't need them anymore. I'm calling my parents to come get me before I get hurt.
Too late!
Bobby! Ah!
Hey, kid! You owe me 5 arrowheads for this week's protection service!
Cough it up, my loser, or you'll be coughing up bloody tears.
Hey, leave him alone.
I heard a rumor that you were raised in the circus. Well, let me put this in terms you'll understand. I'm the strong man around here.
Really? Because you look more like the cotton candy.
Benny, put this kid's death on my to-do list.
Come on, we'll see him in class.
Yeah, we'll settle this on the battlefield.
You know, I really like seeing the whole, like, you know, the bully, the bully characters, like, not having a sort of, like, you know, here's the guy on top, here's the guy, the lackey. Like, I like seeing sort of like, you know, the lackey going like I'm working under you, but yeah, like you're not gonna push me around. I'm working under you, okay? But you ain't pushing me.
Good workplace relations in the bullying economy.
Oh, this game, I can already tell this playthrough's gonna be amazing.
Yeah. So, Vinter, Pokemon... Oh, God. Pokemon, the tutorial stuff gets a little rough there, because, like, it breaks the flow of things sometimes. This game, you're going. You are moving while learning.
Quick.
Let's see. Now the question lies, do I power move and play the second game, or do I wait? It's up to you. I do intend to try to play through this game as quickly as possible. But, oh god, here we go. Because here's the thing. We have a lot of people to talk to.
And we are not skipping this gem dialogue.
They seem to all be in a trance while they astrally project themselves into the coach's psyche, which is awesome.
Anything else?
They seem to all be in a trance while they astrally. They seem to all be in a trance
well
while
then.
they
Up into them.
project themselves into the coach's psyche, which is awesome. Ow!
That wasn't the ow, that was it.
Ow!
I feel bad doing this.
Green hair again.
It's just a social experiment.
Why don't you take a picture? It'll last longer.
Whoops. Sorry.
Hit them.
seem to all be in a trance.
No, I shouldn't do that.
Themselves into the coach's cipher, which is awesome.
Grow up.
The guy.
Don't tell me what to do.
Like doors stuck in there.
Hey, Chloe. What are you doing?
The coach uses this to broadcast his thoughts across the camp. I think I can tune it to reach my people in space.
Oh my god!
Whoa! How does it work?
I don't have time to explain the technology to you.
Hey, Chloe?
Go away, Raz. I'm working.
Hey, Chloe?
Go away.
Hey,
Go away, Raz.
Chloe?
I'm working. Earthling violence is why we haven't been asked to join the greater galactic community, you know.
Oh my god. This
We
game.
have to hit everyone now.
No.
We have to hit everyone. You already hit him.
Alright, well.
It's time to become the bullies ourselves.
Nah.
He
The
has
rest
very.
of camp is off
You're
limits until
protected
you have
by
a basic
magic.
braining merit badge. Now get!
This guy has some strong Damon energy.
He does.
Ah, thanks for offer, but only want to fight bear today.
We have to hit everyone now.
Oh my
Every
god.
time.
Thank you, Fuzi.
Oh, you're lucky I'm not burning people anymore.
Not cool, bro. Levitators.
Not then.
It's not a
You're
hit.
lucky I'm not
Yeah.
burning people anymore.
It's not a hit. Get it.
This one of all people probably deserves it.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Bobby, I know that's you. Jerk.
Oh my god!
Do it
I
again.
never
Definitely
knew that
deserves
happened.
Quit it, Bobby. I know that's you. Jerk.
Hold on.
Yow! Quit it, Bobby. I know that's you.
If you can hit him on this side.
Hold on. Was that timing or?
Quit it, Bobby.
Tiny.
I know that's
It was time. Oh wait, no.
You can
Oh
just
my god.
punch him back out.
Try
Folks-
hitting them twice.
Oh yeah, twice. Let's see what happens.
Oh! Quit it, Bobby.
Ah,
It sped him up though. So yeah, folks, do you now see why so many people like this game? This is.
Destroyed.
Oh! Quit it. You'll knock off my special hat.
Which is a tinfoil hat.
Hey, sorry about hitting you a minute ago. That was
my
totally an
God.
accident.
Okay, Raz.
Oh no.
I know you wouldn't do that on purpose.
Now I have to talk to them all after hitting them.
Hey, what happened to the squirrels?
They lied. They lied. And then they left.
Oh no. Okay.
it's a work.
Hey, watch out! Someone's coming!
Tell him to fight.
Quit it, Bobby.
Hold on.
I
Wait.
know that's you. Jerk.
Hey, watch out!
Yeah,
Someone's
no.
coming!
It's only just
Tell them to find their own
You're
hole.
lucky I'm not burning people anymore.
Not cool, bro.
Want another band name idea?
No, the last one was too good.
Yeah. If you give us another, we'll just have to fight about which of yours was better.
Where were we? Oh yeah.
Levitators.
Kirby,
Uh-huh.
I will hit.
I can't believe I actually spotted this.
There's another one. Further right.
Fire starters.
Oh my god.
Levitators.
You can't hide money from Ben. You can't hide treasures from Ben.
It gleams.
Levitators. Russell, can we have if you have time, instead of a poll, levitators versus fire starters. Alright, I guess it's time to get this started.
Fire taters.
Coach Oleander, I'm reporting for basic braining.
Son, do you realize that to take my course, I will have to pull you into my mind?
and you will have to relive every bullet-scarred memory of every battle I have ever faced. It won't be pretty. Are you sure you wouldn't rather run around a bit more in the sunshine first?
Well, maybe I will explore a bit more, so just so I'm prepared for class. I'm ready, sir.
I'm ready,
You're
sir.
not quite going.
Well then...
I can't.
Alright.
You're late, soldier. Now get in here and give me 20.
Same.
I wish I had pieces of this. I'm gonna get a crumpet.
So, this is it. The mental world.
It looks like a dentist office.
A mental dentist office.
It's a recruiting office, kids, and I'm here to recruit you for the greatest job in the world, being a psychonaut. It's about fighting a war for mental freedom. Are you ready to face torture, insanity, and death? Because this is your last chance to chicken out.
Oh, me, sir. I'd like to chicken out, please.
Too late, soldier.
But you said...
There's only one way out of here. Fighting. I want one of you chickens to sock me square in the jaw. But I warn you, once you do, the war is on.
Glaring. I'm getting some strong energy of you
Do
from this
it!
guy.
I said pop me!
What
You
if
gonna
you
punch
just
him?
thinking-
No way! You do it!
What if you just hit him?
You're not gonna
Get
get
an
another
extra
chance
one.
like this, I guarantee it.
I wonder, I wonder if he'll actually commentate on it.
We'll see in just a moment.
Go!
Nice spirit.
Pick on someone your own size, or bigger, like me. You, Navy boy, chicken of the sea, come on, let's go.
Glaring.
Right on the chin.
The way Oleander's talking just makes me think of like something you'd be doing.
Do it! I said pop me! You, Navy boy!
Alright,
Chicken
so
of the
then.
sea, come on, let's go! Ah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go, go, go!
Wow,
What kind of
I
obstacle course
actually
is this?
expected
That kid just got killed.
A mental obstacle course, you bleeding heart. He's not dead. His astral projection just got kicked out of my mind. And I'll kick your astral projection out of here too if you don't get moving right now.
God, I love this game.
I see why people like this.
Really good. Also, they slipped that one past the sensors real easy.
It's still no, it's still a I think like a team rated game though.
Oh,
relax. That's just a figment of my imagination. You can run right through figments. They help you rank up, and when you rank up, you earn new psychic powers. So whenever you see a figment, suck it up, soldier. Come on, get that figment.
First figment, collect 100 figments and points and you'll be promoted. Get promoted to high enough rank and you earn new psychic abilities.
Be a piggy piggy. Who's Coach's little piggy? Oink, oink, oink.
Also, you gotta collect them all. So have fun.
I mean, you don't have to collect them all, but
Hey, what are you staring at? We all have emotional baggage, kid. Why don't you make yourself useful? Sort some of it out while you're in here. Keep your eyes peeled for a tag that matches. Could be anywhere.
The coach glaring. I'm talking about the coach. Yeah, like this type of stuff that like if we were to tell you to play a specific character, I feel like this is how you'd be kind of like portraying it.
You'll have plenty of time to stand around when you're... There it is. Now, You will pick up that tag and you will put it on that bag you just found. Unless you'd rather just drop and give me 20 right now.
20 what?
Should've just looked past.
You hit that ladder hard, son. Show it who's boss.
I swear to God, you guys both through a pole. What the heck? Are you sure I haven't played? Yeah, you know what? It's a good chance you've already played a character like this.
I'm there. Are there figments? No? Okay.
His name is Coach Oleander. Oh God. You know what sucks is that, like, you won't be able to tell. Some cases you won't even be able to tell which ones you missed. Like, you don't need to get 100%, but, like, you still need to get a good chunk.
If there's something to the left.
Nope, no, just, that was a
Can
figure.
you go down that tunnel?
Here's a tunnel. It's a figment of your imagination, Fruity.
Alright. If you're willing to walk all the way back, if you're missing a couple figments.
It's
Just the
fine.
beginning of the level.
There's nothing there. See?
Alright.
Just jump.
Nope.
Jump down there.
Also, I should point out, you should really keep note of what the figments look like.
You're like molasses going uphill in January with crutches.
That right there, that makes me think of something Galarian would say if he's playing a soldier character or something like that. Yeah, I'm second guessing already.
What's in that building that was across from you?
That's where I came from.
Ah.
You're like molasses. Watch out! Fire down below!
Oh God! Ah!
You could stop.
I could have. I didn't.
We can't get past this! This is stupid!
Looks like a test. There's probably a secret, more advanced route.
What's that supposed to mean? You think you're more advanced than me, new kid?
Sorry, what?
I'm not stupid. You're stupid. The coach is stupid. The whole camp is stupid. That thing flying at you is stupid.
What's flying at me?
Bobby jumped his foot, that's what! You stupid new kid! Yeah!
Oh my God, this part!
Oh. Thanks for saving me.
Well, actually, I was saving this plant.
Never seen one so meaty before.
I have. It's been appearing in this creepy nightmare I keep having.
You're having nightmares? Oh, I've been reading about how to fix those. Will you let me see one?
No.
So, thank you for bringing me back up there, but I need to go back down.
Classified.
Classified. Oh God. I don't remember this.
You're like molasses going uphill in January with
Wait, this is
crutches.
progress, isn't it?
Yes, it is progress.
Let's not go there yet.
We don't want any progress around here.
Yes.
Progress?
We just want
that.
progress.
Come on, one nightmare.
Nope.
Come on, one nightmare.
Nope.
Hit them.
That was an
Hit
ASMR
like a
moment.
boy.
Dang, my bowels move more than you do, Pokey.
Wait, are you
This
sure?
might
No.
be progress.
That's progress.
That's progress, yeah. Grab these pigments and go back.
Oh no, Fruity's hankering
I
for
know.
treasure.
Yeah, yeah. You would just I have a hard time watching collectathons, even though I love them, just because must get everything.
Yes, the loot goblin mentality.
Oh God. Where am I?
Progress.
Progress. Other progress. I'm so confused. I guess
Less waiting, more motivating.
Several figments.
Not downstairs.
Oh, you mean? Oh god, the figments are gonna drive me crazy. Grab it later. Let's see if here. Look, I think we're all gonna go crazy. We're all gonna go crazy just seeing.
Can't you check the journal to see how many there are?
There's 100.
I'm not going crazy. You're going crazy.
Like, let's see. Journal. Oh, I forgot we call it Beppis. So yeah.
It's
73.
Oh, okay. I thought it was 100. Oh,
Three
it's
at the
every
beginning.
100. Yeah, 3.
Are they not sorted?
They're not sorted.
Okay, good. I was about to say.
They're sorted by category. Not by chronology.
Oh, I always hated these ones. This is where Void 2 in turn. Yeah. So hopefully this doesn't drive me as crazy as the
less waiting, more motivating.
Lucky emblems, I guess, or ingredients. Woo! It almost tricked me.
That was risky.
Okay, we got them all.
You can fly multiple times, but you can only collect figment once.
Is there more on the other side? It looked like you could use these to get to a different platform.
I think we're good.
Well, not this one.
You'll have plenty of time to stand around when you're dead.
Oh, sneaky.
I really like that figment.
Is your name Joey?
No.
Cause I'm gonna call you Slowy Joey.
That's not my name.
What was that, Slowy? I can't hear ya. You're talking too slow.
God.
Notice the cleavers.
Dang, my bowels move more than you do, Pokey.
I mean, you gotta admit, these are some good,
Yeah, I was going to say, it's just like, you know, you also, this makes you also having to appreciate how good the, you know, like, drill sergeants have to be at coming up with insults on the spot. This.
Oh my god, these things.
It's game day, kid!
Mental health.
Drill sergeant.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was about to reply to the show saying that drill sergeants mainly come up with them at like the night before, that kind of situation, and also years of practice.
Oh, yeah, they have to figure these out, though.
What's the move? That's biohazard? Or, yeah.
Less waiting, more motivating!
It was just a symbol of those, barrels.
Two documents.
Keep moving forward, Oh god! Ah.
Oh, you gotta be quicker than that.
There we go.
Mentalis uberalis!
Come on. You can get it.
Piggy, get over here, Piggy!
Get the fucking pig.
There we go. Piggy
Now the
got it.
soldier.
You got the bacon.
Now the soldier.
There you are. Woo! Gotta make sure you save the pig.
Mentalis uberalis! Now that kind of wall, you can climb it up, down, sideways, whatever way you want. Just get on it. Quick, like a monkey.
Okay, okay.
See you, Speedy.
Hey, slow down, you kid. If you pass me or Bobby, you'll make us look bad, and Bobby will pound you deaf. Bobby, can you hear me? Where are you? Don't leave
You'll
me
have
out
plenty
here.
of time to stand around when you're dead.
I'm frightened.
I didn't need to hit them.
Watch those mines, kid.
Ah,
They'll blow you up like a 10-cent kazoo.
Back to playing normal heroes.
Hey, Dogen, what's wrong?
I keep blowing up.
Well, good luck with that.
Good luck, bye.
Follow me. I'll help you through the mines.
Follow me. I'll help you through the mines.
Okay.
Echo.
Oh! Oh! These are some figments.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Yes, you can, Dogen. Just follow me.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm playing.
You should.
You've got to get mind speed.
Oh!
You got mind speed.
I can't do it.
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna get him
Dogen.
across
Just
first.
follow me.
Okay.
That's probably not the best path. Yeah. That's good.
So I'm not gonna lie, it feels really good to kind of like walk slowly in this game. Like, or like using proper analog control. Like, this is like very few games during the era was doing.
I can't do it.
Doing the
I
whole analog
can't
control
do
properly.
it.
You're already here.
Yes, you can, Dogen. Just follow me.
Okay.
Makes it
Look,
through the
Raz,
minefield.
I didn't explode at all.
Good hustle out there.
Hey. This is for helping me out. Okay, bye.
You're like molasses going uphill in January with crutches.
Alright, now get those other figments in there.
No. Hold on. Oh, right, save. This auto saves though, but I should have save. Let me get these real quick.
Oh.
It's okay, I know how to play platforming games.
Move!
I save before I get wrecked at some point though. Oh, this is a good scene.
The plane's going down, soldier. Hit that door and Geronimo!
Hey, no one told me to pack a chute.
Did Washington have a chute when he crossed the Delaware? Just jump, sissy!
Well, I guess we're all going to die. My whole life is flashing before my eyes. My first memory is of my dog, Lady. Lady and I used to go for long walks. They would go on and on and on and on. This one time, we went on a walk we called the longest walk of all time. First, we went to the end of our street. And then Lady had to go to the bathroom. And then I fell down a manhole and had to reset my own arm back in the socket. And then Lady saw a gopher. And then we walked half a mile. And then I bent down to tie my shoe. And then we walked 2 miles.
When do we stop?
And then we turned a soft right.
Chat,
And then
when do we
we
stop?
got lost for a while. And then we got attacked by bees. And then we turned right. And then we turned a deep left. And then we took a side road. And then we stopped and asked for directions. And then we made a U-turn. And then we turned left. And then we had a snack. And then we walked 3 miles. And then we walked 4 miles. And then we just stood still for a while. And then Lady had to stop and scratch. And then I fell down a manhole and had to reset my own arm back in the socket. And then we took a side road. And then we...
Alright, he's
This is a good ASMR voice.
Just a bunch of random lines.
Turned left.
Oof.
I think it's the door you want to hit, not me. And then we got lost for a while. And then I gave Lady a bone.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
We should have jumped on the wing.
Oh, I should have.
There might have been.
Oh,
go back to that first area, aren't we?
It's Raz!
Yay! Raz is here!
Yeah! Maybe you'll be able to beat this darn game. We can't do it.
Yeah, we're no good, and the coach won't open the gate until someone wins.
Yay, Raz! Just punch that to start.
Oh god, this one. Duck.
Maybe to the right.
This is another one.
Next to them.
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
We'll never give up on you, Raz!
Yeah! We're gonna keep cheering you till you win!
Yay!
Punch! Hooray! Punch, Raz! Punch! Yay, Raz! Punch, punch, punch!
Yay!
You score enough points on this course, kid, and I'll give you a reward.
Okay. Don't hurt the baby.
Punch, punch, punch!
Punch, punch, punch!
We can't take the baby.
Yay, Raz!
Punch, punch, punch!
Punch, Raz, punch! Punch! Hooray!
Yay, Raz!
Oh god.
Punch, punchy, punch, punch!
Punch, punch, punch! Punch, punchy, punch, punch! Punch, Raz! Punch!
Punch, punch, punch!
Punch! Hooray!
Punch, punch, punch!
Punch, punch, punch! Punch, Raz! Punch! Punch, punchy, punch, punch!
Punch! Hooray!
Ah!
Hey, good job, soldier. Now here's your reward.
It's a good reward, I guess.
Thank you.
Like more prizes.
Most people,
Was it
they
more
got
prizes?
something to hide. They store away their shame, their dirty little secrets in these tiny vaults in their minds. But the enemy is not allowed any secrets in wartime, are they, soldier? So go ahead and bust open this vault. I got nothing to hide.
Should I do this again?
Do it again.
30 minutes. Okay.
Punch, punch, punch. Punchy, punch, punch.
Oleander didn't get all of them, apparently.
Punch, punch, punch.
That still exists.
Punch, punch. Punch, punch. Punch, punch.
Punch, punch!
Punch, punch. Punch, punch, punch.
Got us. Sweep, sweep,
Punch,
sweep.
punch, punch.
Gotta sleep, sleep, sleep!
Punch, punch, punch. Punch, punch, punch. Punch, 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 punch.
Whoa.
Punch, punch, punch. Dex. Punch, punch, punch. Punch, punch, punch. Punch, punch, punch.
Oh! It's money. Okay, that's the first prize we get. It's money.
Ah, good.
Oleander's pride. Those are some legs you got there, sir.
And arms.
Now, why is this repressed?
You enjoy that. One of my favorites.
It's Fox. He said it's some good memories, right? Or like he's got nothing to hide. So it's not so much as repressed. This is just simply just maybe some
Locked away?
yeah, something locked away. Yeah, he's trying. Yeah, he's trying to lock away his humbleness. This little guy can tell you what you do. Okay.
I don't need to be constantly reminded of my pride and for every waking moment. I'll keep it locked away till I fucking need it.
I forgot about he's got this. Oh god, oh god, oh god!
Got a figment.
Ow.
My figment left behind.
Ow. Well, I'm gonna get wrecked here. Just to get this bag, I'm gonna get wrecked. Also, these little bunnies.
You have no one to blame but yourself.
I need to get a health immediately. I can't get the health! Ah! Whatever. You're always gonna die here. At least once.
You could just hit the wall.
Oh!
Go back.
I forgot about that. Yep, there we go. Oh my god. I was always smooth braining this one. I always smooth brain this one. My god.
That must be a really long belt that they have.
Okay, so I get them all?
One, two.
Not the ones ahead.
Behind you. Yeah, you got them all. Mental health, specifically.
I love what it's called mental health. There we go.
Oops, attack.
Attack. And we're done. Yep, okay. Oh, hi.
Yeah! Classic Zill!
It's like, whatevs.
You didn't check behind.
That's good.
Before Mario Galaxy.
You still didn't check behind, so.
God.
It begins.
It begins. There's nothing behind the turret but sadness and broken dreams.
I've got to see this section.
The true pain peckle starts here.
Also, scrolls and collectibles. The worst combination.
Oh wait.
What was that? What was that one?
You can grab poles like that and swing on them. It's all about upper body strength, you know?
Nope.
Rid of that package.
Where could it be?
These baggages are so Blue's Clues. Oh, there's stuff to the right you can jump on.
Mr. Figment.
Well, there's okay. Breaking sequence. There's breaking sequence to the right and the left. To the left, I can't remember which one it was, but
The sequence breaks.
Let's not do any sequence breaking, shall we?
And if you sequence break, you can't collect figments.
Sequence break.
Sequence break.
Sequence break oven?
Sequence.
Sequence breaking is the best you can
Hold
do.
it right there, boy. That's a mental cobweb. You can collect them with a specialized piece of equipment once you get checked out on it. Till then, just steer clear of them.
We're coming back, aren't we?
I need a cobweb cobweb duster to remove pesky mental cobwebs. So I've never actually heard of mental cobweb before, I think. Before this game.
I believe nowadays they call it brain fog.
Ah.
It's just a slang term, it's changed.
Yeah, I never heard
What
of that
is
either.
that? Just a duck?
I don't think I've heard of either of the slang terms.
So it could also, it could also be a regional cultural thing.
Yeah.
Well, I've never heard of it. I'm really used to
Oh no, it's an Albany expression.
it. Really?
Yes.
There you go. So at the very least, they're not really mean with the collection stuff here. It's usually like in your way. Sometimes there's something a little bit on the outsides, yeah. But it's not.
As you can see, the trapeze is very difficult. Most cadets can't handle it. You might just want to stay away from it. You'd still get a participation ribbon at the end of camp.
Don't want to miss the figments. Hey.
What is this one right here? What is this?
This is safe.
Troubled memory, repressed thoughts. Doing over there.
I want to open it.
Oh, there's one.
Whoa.
Damn it. Well, I guess I'm waiting.
Stupid moving figments.
There you are. Okay, I could have gotten it up there. To be fair, I could also come back to this place later to get that thing. So.
Onward and upward, soldier!
No. You gotta go the other way.
Come back
Just
here,
jump
you.
off the edge.
No! Ah! I should be patient. Okay, so. Oh yeah, I can just climb. Okay, climb around. Sorry, I think I've been seeing too many speedruns and kind of been warping my my memory of certain things here. Probably watch the first game. Yeah, so that just means I just gotta make sure I keep playing the game consistently, you know? More people know how to play it. Now, I should be asking folks, would it be okay for me to be playing it, you know... Okay, thanks. Primal Memories unlocked. Scavenger Hunt. What was the Primal Memories at? Oh, yeah. Here's how they remind you how to do stuff. Like, rather, what's your progress got to be?
A to-do list.
Cinematics.
Primal Wheels.
God.
So
Remember when games did this?
So this is concept art, basically. So, I really like the art style a lot. Coach Oleander. Hi. Whew. And there's Bobby Zilch. All different shaped and sized teeth. Hold on. Sweatband. Okay, never mind.
That is some curly hair.
My God, I found someone with more curly hair than me.
Big concrete bunker guns.
And then I gave Lady a bone.
Okay. Oh wait, hold on. What was I going to check here? No, I wasn't.
Oh my God, Rob!
Oh my God!
Move!
No, he's British.
Ah!
Hey, there's that blue thing coming around.
Yeah, I suppose. Just wait here.
Yeah.
I can get it
Sounds
later.
back.
I can get it later.
No, we're not missing this thing again. It is on its way back.
You just gotta wait.
There we go. Got it. There was something I was going to say, but I can't remember.
getting
Whoa!
You're like molasses going uphill in January with crutches.
Oh god, I hate this one. Ah! Alright, time this one. Not necessarily. Not here. I'm just talking that one, to be honest. Get over here, you.
It's coming back.
Okay, so I see that down there, but I can't.
Hey, kid! I think I see a silver dollar out there on that rail. Why don't you walk out there a bit and pick it up?
Silver dollar.
Oh,
Ha, sucker! See you at the bottom.
section.
Ah, I already missed it.
The fig.
Hey, look,
This is the part I was talking about.
Yep. Yep. Ah, I missed another one.
Move!
You gotta go back.
Uh-huh.
End of the line, sucker! Oh!
Something off about the stream stuff, maybe? Oh, I was gonna say. So chat. Would you prefer for me to, like, let's see. Would you be okay with me playing this thing, you know, like more closer to the beginning of stuff, or is it best prefer to be keeping this to be during the last part of the stream?
The old rolling tunnel of crazy logs bit. An old one, but a hard one. What you gotta do is... who we kidding? You're never gonna make it through that.
So this one hurts some people's brains. So if it bothers your heads, it's fine. You can wait for a little bit.
It's spin.
Right, spin is here.
Thank you for turning transparent.
It's around here too.
Where's the figment?
Ah, I got blocked!
You've gotta go back for it.
No figments left behind.
No figments left behind.
It's rule number 1. No man left behind.
Camera.
Figments. Whatever.
Okay, never mind. Nope.
You gotta get the figments.
There we go, got one. Got one at least. So my conscience is okay.
There's still more. You can't rest now.
Yeah, I could easily just jump over there, but no.
You can't, because you have a conscience. You can die multiple times.
Hey!
But you only need to collect the figment once. The flesh is weak, the figments are strong.
Where's it at?
Sacrifice yourself for
There you are.
figments.
Come here, you. Ah!
It was worth it.
Alright. Wait, so I don't take
You
damage
did the right thing, Kirby.
I thought I took damage from that. Huh.
It does not matter if you took damage. You did the right thing.
Thinking emoji. Yeah, I do have to come back here in a later time, so... Ah, I thought I could have jumped to that one there. Not yet. Yep, I can't jump to that. I think it'll be my way. Nice. Hey!
Aha!
Oh no.
Hello?
There might be
Hello?
more figments.
Guess I'm early.
I should try to look around to see if there's more figments around here.
Yes.
Hello? Are you a figment around here? Is there a figment over here? Maybe there's some figments over there.
But Kirby, that looks like progress.
Progress? No, progress is over
No.
here. I should go get Figments over here.
That looks like a cobweb.
Hold it right there, son! Now just what in the Sam Hill do you think you're doing in there?
I was just looking for a way out.
Oh, sorry about that. Didn't think you'd get to the end so fast. Dang, I didn't think you'd get to the end at all. You surprised me out there, kid. Here, you've earned this. Your first Psychonaut Merit Badge.
Oh, snap.
But I'm always glad to see a soldier come back from the field alive. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go back in. I left some good men back there.
Just walks away like, oh, sure, guy, sure.
Way to make us look bad in there. You're in trouble now. Bobby Zilch ain't happy.
You better watch yourself, Gogglelicious.
What's that, hair boy? You want a piece of me?
Hey, Brainiacs, settle down.
Why? You worried I'm gonna hurt your boyfriend?
No, because Sasha 9 is standing right behind you.
Your performance, young cadet, was outstanding. I'd like you to report to my lab for some advanced training.
Ooh, Raz the Spaz is gonna be in a special class. Benny, remind me to give him a special beating later, okay?
These tests are unauthorized, though, so I can't actually ask you to come. But if you happen to drop in, well, what could I do? Let me just give you this. Remember, your talent will always set you apart, Rasputin. Sometimes isolation is a good thing. It can lead to important discoveries.
Just fly.
Wait! I don't even know what your lab is! Is this some kind of test?
Sometimes isolation is a good thing. It can lead to important discoveries.
And now I'm hearing things. Great.
Yes, this is a test. Oh god. So I'm not sure, Rob. So I'm not sure what the accent is. Also, God, delicious.
I think it's Asian, but very subtle.
It's not German.
Or German. An Asian person, maybe like first generation in Germany.
Maybe it's just because they're 9.
Yeah.
This guy's like 25% mouth.
Hey, did you hear that, Coach? I'm gonna get advanced training from Sasha 9 himself.
Hey, you stay away from that, egghead. You hear me?
Egghead? Permission to speak freely, sir.
Denied. Listen, Private, those scientific jokers, they don't know what it really means to be a psychonaut. It's about being in the field, not cooped up in some underground lab all day.
It's underground? Aha!
Don't even think it! That brain tumbler contraption of his will turn your mind to mush. I need that brain. I mean, you need that brain. Now, dismissed, soldier! I've got some serious thinking to do. Lots of important planning.
Let's just go right back to sleep.
Nah, he's doing work. He's doing work.
What kind of planning?
Huh? What?
What kind of planning are you doing there? In your sleep?
Hey! Never assume a soldier is sleeping just because his eyes are closed. Trust me, that tip could save your life someday.
But...
Dismissed!
Hey, Coach, will you teach me telekinesis?
I told you, Private, I've got a lot of scheming to do here. You're dismissed.
Hey, Coach, what rank do I have to earn before I learn clairvoyance?
I told you, Private, I've got a lot of scheming to do here. You're...
Hey, Coach, what's that radio do?
I told you, Private.
Oh my
I've got a
God.
lot of scheming to do here. You're dismissed.
How many are there?
Hey, Coach, how do I burn stuff?
I told you, Private.
Hey, Coach. Hypothetical question. Do you guys teach head explosion?
I told you, Private. I've got a lot of scheming to do here.
Hey, Coach. What'd you do?
Oh my God.
Head coach.
I told you, Private.
Hey, Coach. What's Mia Vodello really like?
I told you, Private.
Hey, Coach. In a life-or-death battle between Sasha 9 and a great white shark, where the shark could see the future and Sasha was blindfolded, who do you think...
I told you, Private. I've got a lot of scheming to do here. You're dismissed.
They let you be such a gremlin in this game.
Hey, Coach. What rank do I have to earn before I learn clairvoyant?
I told you, Private.
But
I've
we're
got
not
a
done
lot
yet,
of scheming
though,
to do.
'cause here comes the, what's it called? The...
hand everyone every item.
The point-and-click adventure game kicking in.
You're dismissed.
This is the button that Sasha gave me. It's a clue to the location of his secret lab.
On sale now in the main store, we have a special on Dream Fluffs. You hear me? Dream Fluffs. They're good for you. Keep a pocket full of these for a quick boost of mental health.
You know where this button is from, Coach?
Hey, you stole a button from the geodesic psycho-isolation chamber.
No, I didn't. Bobby Zilch gave it to me.
Should have known. That kid spends more time in the cooler than in school. Reminds me of myself when I was his age. Well, go put it back.
What?
Yes, sir.
What?
Hey, Coach, where is the G?
Don't you know how to use your map?
Right, yes, sorry.
Sorry, just thrown off by the, you know, it reminds me of myself as a kid. Also, that poll. I love this poll. Who would win? Blindfolded Sasha 9, future scene, Great White. So, let's check the map. There we go. Handy dandy map. And we have to go down there. Wherever there is. Oh god, you have to press the opposite direction. Or the opposite to go up and down. Oh god.
Maybe this is just the map.
Alright, so... And here's the thing, I can go to every character and talk to them with this random item.
This is the button that Sasha...
Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes, right? And then I'm gonna start to count to 100, okay? And then you guys hide. Everybody got it?
It's hide and seek, Vernon, not hide and calculus. We've all got it.
I got it. You start counting, and then I go hide in that bush.
Great. 1.
Milka, you're a genius. Come on, Duggan.
Hold on. This reminds me of a story. It's about counting. Hello?
I'm head out.
Man, you guys are good.
There's not a head. It's time to tree.
Okay, call me
I'm sorry.
crazy, but I have just got to sell more Psychonauts today.
Right.
So yes, these prices are real.
There it is.
Here at the camp store, Psychors are just that cheap today.
Hey, Vernon, what's up?
I'm hunting the most dangerous prey of all. Man.
God bless Vernon.
Rudy's voice cannot be picked up on from her reaction to that.
Any luck finding those guys, Vernon?
Maybe he's
Nope,
laughing.
not yet.
Any luck finding those guys, Vernon?
Nope, not yet.
This
Vernon
button
is the
look familiar
greatest.
to you?
Oh man, that's from the geodesic psycho-isolation chamber. That reminds me of this time I was stuck in there for 3 days straight. The first 10 minutes weren't bad, but then the second 5 were pretty scary. I was delirious for the 3 after that, and then...
Hey, I think I see Elka over there.
Where?
Oh my god. I think if I had clairvoyance at the moment, I probably could have seen them. So is anyone else around here? I should probably go check on... Ah, here he is.
The dickens.
This This is the button that Sasha gave me. It's a clue to the location of the secret lab. You know, a nutcracker might be faster.
Tonight, when this baby is full of fine ladies, I'm going to see everything.
How are you gonna fill that nut with ladies?
No, dude. The girl's cabin. I've got a man on the inside.
I get it. You're using clairvoyance. You grabbed one of the squirrel's nuts, and now you're using clairvoyance on it to form a mental link and see what the squirrel sees.
Could you say acorns instead of nuts if you repeat that to anybody else?
Teach me how to do that.
Hey, I paid a little bit of attention in class, but not that much. What you need is an expert in clairvoyance, where I am merely an expert in the ladies.
Oh my god.
Oh, this game is great.
Come on, teach me clairvoyance.
Go find an expert. I have no idea how I'm doing this.
I am tired. I gotta go on a trip tomorrow, so I'm gonna see y'all later.
I can see everything.
Sayonara.
Come on, teach me clairvoyance.
Go.
I think this button is a clue to the location of Sasha 9's secret lab.
Really? Hang on. I'll use my power of clairvoyance on it to see if he's got any ladies in there. Nope. Just Maloof. And he's crying. I've heard that's what happens to kids who go for Sasha's advanced training too early.
Huh.
Get up, soldier. Walk it off.
Oh my god. Whenever, yeah.
This
whenever
is
he's
going
talking
to be
to
sweet.
Got to find the eggs.
This is the button that Sasha gave me. Here, pretty bird.
With the eggs.
Eggs. Okay. Eggs.
An egg for these trying times.
You won't give me an egg.
Can't make an egg without breaking a few omelets.
I don't think there's anyone else around here.
No passing.
But I need to get to Sasha 9's secret lab.
Maybe you should have thought of that before.
I did think of that before. That's why I'm here now.
Exactly. Now you gotta pay the toll.
1 arrowhead.
Pay up.
I found this thing. Is that what you're talking about?
Yep, that's an arrowhead.
How'd they get here?
Frankie, the new kid can't be this dumb, right?
The camp's built on an Indian burial ground and...
Oh my gosh! Indians buried their dead here?
Ew! I hope not. No, stupid. They buried their arrowheads here.
They're hidden underground, but they let out a little gas once in a while.
Just like Coach Oleander.
So if you see any of that stuff, just pull them right out.
Like truffles.
Anyway, let me have one of yours.
Yeah, that was a really subtle thing they did there. Let me just. You mean this thing up here that on my HUD? That's a good joke.
Whoa there, you. Come here, you. Can't do the scavenger hunt without a list. Report back to me when you have enough items for your first promotion. Now get!
Oh god. This one. So yeah, scavenger hunt, you find these things, you get promoted and whatnot. I'll try my best to do some of this stuff, but
So where do I... Hey, where'd he go? How does that old guy get around so fast?
Bear?
Have you found a bear yet?
I'll let you know if I see any.
Cannot lurk forever, there. Mikhail will
I'll get it in just a moment.
Hey, I got this button from Sasha 9 and I have to give it back. Do you know where his secret lab is?
Do not know. Why not ask Foxy girlfriend over there?
Again with the girlfriend.
Foxy girl.
Listen.
Hey, just kidding. Mikhail know woman good for only one thing, wrestling. Unless have skinny arms like your girlfriend. Then Out of luck.
My God.
What?
I mean, pretty sure your arms are pretty skinny yourself.
Yeah.
So, I will say.
Actually, everyone's arms are skinny.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
We all know who the best camper is, but this guy's a pretty decent second.
Got it. Oh my god. Why can't I grind on that?
I'm ahead. You missed it. Behind you.
Oh. Like I'm trying to look at the chat as well here.
That's why I'm spotting airheads.
Yeah.
Is that why we have Ben? So
Yeah, I
you can
guess
look at
so.
chat and Ben just points it out. Or anything else.
What you doing there?
We're making friendship bracelets. You know, for our friends.
Hey, is that my name on that one?
Not unless your name is Frankie or Kitty.
Oh, I guess I saw an R and an A.
What's your name again, kid? Spaz?
My name's Raz.
Well, Spaz, why don't you go bother someone else?
Can I ask you guys a question?
No.
Where'd you get your clothes? Because my sister, she's kind of fat and she has so much trouble finding good stuff.
What?
I said, do you know where Sasha's secret lab is?
Why don't you go talk to someone who likes you and leave us alone?
My god.
Where'd you get your
those two.
clothes?
Kirby, I remembered what this shtick was.
Yep.
Hey, look, I got a
content
button.
warning.
Can I join your little craft club?
Hey, look! I got an ugly face. Can I join your ugly club?
Frankie, let me handle the insults, okay?
Hey, look, I got a button.
Hey, look! My dad's poor, and I was raised in the circus. Can I join the Psychonauts?
Hey!
Dang, Kitty. You're the best.
Whew.
Hey, look, I got a button. Everybody says you guys suck.
Just ignore him, Frankie.
I mean, look, they're teenagers, okay?
Yeah.
They are?
Remember to keep filling up those scavenger hunt forms. We got a couple of big promotions for the winner.
Just ignore him, Frankie.
Well,
good job.
Hey, Lily, do you know where Sasha 9's secret lab is?
Secret? It's printed on your map. Duh.
Oh, I knew that. I was just curious if you knew where Sasha 9's lab was. Because I do.
Uh-huh. Look at those two. Who'd even want a stupid friendship bracelet?
I don't know. I wouldn't mind one.
Yeah? Well, that's stupid.
Want to measure my wrist? Just in case.
No.
Want to measure my wrist? Just in case.
No.
Hey, if you were going to make a friendship bracelet, you could maybe use this button here.
Why? So you could unbutton it and take it off when you got tired of being friends with me?
Who said you were making it for me?
You know, if you were going to shut up, you could use that button on your lip. How about that?
Jeez.
no,
Yes.
no, no.
Oh, little bunnies.
Hey, if you were going to make...
Why?
Who said... Gee.
Same thing. Don't. Yeah. I can't. He can't hit his girlfriend. But yeah, Raz is pretty street smart. Let's head on inside here. This nice, comfy place.
It's the levitators.
Which is it?
levitator fire
Pretty sure
starters,
child voted for all.
levitators.
So is he all?
It's 4.
Drum solo! Woo!
Hey, where are you stopping? Oh, I thought you stopped. No. Let's go.
Hey, you guys are good.
Thanks, man. Hey, do you have a lighter? Cause if you lit it and held it up right now, that would be rad. And completely insensitive to me and my issues. Oh, right. Oh, never mind. I forgot about the whole fire bad thing for a moment. Sorry, my bad. Not to worry, my bro. Let's just pick it up from the part where I do that thing. Drum solo! Woo! You heard the man. Do-over. 2, 3, 4.
Read. Look at them. They're telling you to read.
Hey, Phoebe, can I ask you a question? What? Have you ever had a weird nightmare about a bathtub? Is this a joke setup? Never mind. Forget I said anything. Good, because if you tell one more drummer joke, I'll plant this stick in your eye.
So...
Oh, yeah.
TV.
This place.
Oh god. Okay.
Truly mind-numbing entertainment.
There you go. There's a charm to this, isn't there?
There is.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. There's more posters in here.
Read. Like Kirby.
No, that's
When's
still
last
wrong.
time?
Okay. Let's do it like we did before lunch. Okay.
When was the last time you read a book?
Oh. Quite some time. Look, I read stuff on the internet, okay?
Okay,
Wikis and stuff like
that
that.
was the
that counts
worst
for a book.
ever. God, why do we suck so bad?
Excuse me.
I told you them burgers ain't ready.
No, you didn't.
The coals ain't hot. They're not gonna be done for a while. Maybe a week.
How are you cooking?
They're back-ordered. I'm the only one back here. These things take time.
I don't even want a hamburger.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so? So, what do you want? Oh, that's my last cobweb duster. Take that into someone's mind with you. You can clean up. They're happy to be rid of the webs, and you can turn them in for Psy cards.
100, huh?
That's a lot of money. That's how much money you gotta be working with in this game.
Now with that, you can change the color of some of your Psy powers, like your levitation ball and what have you and what not. Well, kind of a vanity thing. You know, in my day, Psy powers were all gray, and we thought that was grand. We were happy just to have Psy powers. Ah, but you know kids these days.
Back in my day, we had to dig through all the snow with our minds. We had none of this levitation flying business.
We didn't even have pyrokinesis.
And we were happy.
Game ahead of its time? Jesus. Or ahead of its
Every
mind?
young Psy cadet needs.
I can't. I have only 34 arrowheads to my name.
Now that dowsing rod will help you find arrowheads that are buried deep. That's where all the really valuable ones are, you know. Find 3 or 4 deep deposits, and that baby pays for itself.
Yeah,
It costs you money because it makes you money. Now, you take that Psy core there, put it together with 9 Psy cards, and you'll have yourself a brand new Psy challenge marker, which is worth a whole rank, you know. Dream Fluffs. Delicious, nutritious, and cheap. Each one is packed with concentrated mental health. You shouldn't go anywhere without a pocket full of those.
It's candy, though. Look at these sheep.
Dream Fluffs. Delicious, nutritious, all right. Go get more airheads and come on back.
Fly the meta.
What was that?
Fly the meta.
Alright, so I guess we should probably talk to those two up there then.
Out of head.
Wait, oh dang it. There it is. So the thing is that that's one Psycore. Glaring. You technically wouldn't have to buy multiple Psycores throughout the entire game. Is the thing. So I have to get up there somehow.
Zip line.
That's gonna climb things right here.
Speakers.
Speakers then, okay, so can I climb that? It's a climb. Okay, I can climb that.
Yeah.
Charge!
Charge what? Credit card? Charge.
Imagine noise. Wow.
That's one place to go to. Okay, so we can go there. I'll come back later, please. For that place over there. Good thing there's no fall damage in this game.
Hey, it's the king of the obstacle course!
Hey, Raz! You're awesome! You must be a Psychonaut by now!
Yeah, or even a double Psychonaut!
Oh no, not yet. But soon. Wow, those two are so nice.
Oh god. What?
Are they sniffing the fumes?
I think they might be sniffing the fumes.
Hey, what are you guys doing up here?
Writing cheers!
Oh yeah, writing cheers. Wanna hear one?
Okay.
Ready? Okay! When I grow up,
Hey, what you gonna be?
I'm gonna be the best, just like my main homie!
And when you say homie, whose horn might you be tootin'?
The mind-reading psycho thriller!
Oh, you must mean Rasputin.
Yeah! Raz! Go Raz! Woohoo!
How about another cheer?
Okay, you start, Clem.
You know Raz is the coolest!
The master psychic duelist.
Bad guys try to snuff him!
So he beats him like a puffin.
Yeah! Raz! Woo!
Oh, God. That's so bad. I'm sorry. Puffin? What was I thinking?
Hey, Crystal! It's okay!
No, I'm so stupid. So stupid.
I think that's all the cheers for now, okay, Raz?
Yeah, hey, sorry.
Do it again.
Fruity, do you have a thing to say about this?
Hold on. I remember now where these two go. And I am kinda glad they play it for comedy instead of what they could have done.
Just...
I don't think I want any more cheers.
Yeah, I don't think I want any more cheers.
I don't think I want any more cheers.
Hit them.
No, I can't do that. I'll ask him about the button, though.
This is the button that Sasha can... Hey, I'll bet you can't write a cheer about this red button.
Wanna bet?
You're on.
Red button is the best!
It fastens up my vest.
If it breaks like the rest...
The boys will see my chest.
Yeah! Woo! Go Raz! Woohoo!
They're happy now.
Unless I, you know...
I don't think I want any more cheers.
Yeah, okay. Okay, alright,
Get the Psychonauts.
What's that?
Psychonauts. Get them.
Cards. I can see them.
Straight
Oh, up there,
ahead.
yeah.
Oh, there's one of.
Ah. I'll get back out there though. I was hoping to have done. I was hoping to do Sasha 9's thing, but I'm looking at the times 250. Like I can go straight there instead, but it kind of like be. There's a lot of stuff I can easily miss if I go just for beelining. In fact, actually no, I won't go there just yet. Just grab this. I can't get this up from here. But let's just jump in here.
Hey!
Welcome to the Whispering Rocket Underground Rapid Transit System. Would you like to go back to your private sanctuary now, Agent Cruller? Or somewhere else?
So...
Let's go to my sanctuary.
Yes, noble Psycho Master.
God, the voice on this one.
You finally made it.
It's an honor to finally meet you in person, sir. I thought I recognized you in my dream, but I couldn't be sure. Now that I see you in your element, there's no doubt. You're Ford Cruller, the greatest leader the Psychonauts ever had.
Well, you shouldn't believe everything you read in True Psychic Tales magazine.
Wait, hold on. No, just the bit of just, oh wait, this is a true Psychonauts magazine? It's supposed to tell the truth.
What are you doing here at Whispering Rock?
This trading facility is built right smack on top of the largest titanium deposit known to man. It runs under this whole valley and makes this a very critical area for the Psychonauts. So I'm here to look after it, and to make sure you little spoonbenders don't kill each other.
What's Titanium?
Titanium is a very rare psychoreactive mineral that crashed here on a meteorite hundreds of years ago. It responds to psychic waves, focuses them, amplifies them. It can make psychics more psychic, but it can also make unstable people more unstable. Not everyone can handle that much activity in that part of their brain. It can drive them completely out of their gourd. Gives this valley an interesting history.
That has so much implications.
I saw you raking leaves. Was that a disguise?
Yes, well, I have many disguises. It helps me keep an eye on you kids wherever you go. Now, when I'm in disguise, I may pretend not to recognize you. Don't blow my cover, okay?
Say no more. Your secret identity is safe with me. So, what mission are you on down here?
Well, from here I can monitor world events, look for signs of psychic terrorism, ripples in the astral plane.
And then fly out and save the day, right? You've got a jet hidden here somewhere, I'll bet.
Well, these days I'm really just more of a dispatcher. I spot the trouble and send out a younger agent, like Mia or Sasha. Or maybe you someday.
What does all this equipment do?
Well, up here, it's all intel. Down that hallway is the observation room. No tests going on in there right now. Maybe later. And beneath us, I have special machines for rebuilding side challenge markers and detangling mental cobwebs. You should go familiarize yourself with those. They'll come in pretty handy for you.
I'd better go. Lots of work to do.
Good luck, Rasputin.
Thanks. I'll need it.
Don't worry. I'll be right here with you. Inside your head.
My head?
Yep. I want to keep my eye on you, son, so I'm going to be a psychic stowaway inside your noggin. If you ever want to make me appear, you can do it with this special device.
Is that a piece of bacon?
Oh, yeah. I just love bacon. I smell that stuff and I can't help it. I drop everything and come running.
Okay. Do you have like a little baggie or something I could put this in?
Now you get a move on or I'll eat that right here.
That sounds like that might be just me. If I get old and senile. Bacon!
Hey, Sasha gave me this button and told me to come see him for special training.
And what? Sewing?
Hey,
and now don't go pulling that out when I'm physically nearby, or I'm telling you I'm going to eat it. Now don't go pulling that out when I'm physically nearby, or I'm telling you I'm going to eat it.
Can you eat it from here, buddy? Oh, there it is. Yoink.
Now, before you go electrocuting yourself, let me tell you how these babies work. Now, this beauty here is a mental cobweb detangler.
Ooh, I know what those are. Mental cobwebs are...
You see, when an area of your psyche is neglected for too long, mental cobwebs form. Now, up in the camp store, they sell a very special device known as a mental cobweb duster. You can take a projection of it into the mental world with you and use it to extract any cobwebs you find. The duster stores the cobweb's psychic energy on the real world side. So, you can take what you collect back here, hook it up to the loom, and weave that tangled mess into something useful. Like a card from a side challenge marker, which brings us to this fella over here. You put 9 Psy cards into this guy, along with 1 Psy core, also sold in the company store for a nominal fee, and it will kick out a bona fide Psy challenge marker, which will earn you a promotion to a higher rank. Rank up enough, you'll earn new psychic abilities. You got it?
Put my mental cobwebs in there, and my Psy cards and cores in there, and soon I'll be able to burn stuff.
Yep, basically. Have fun.
Pretty much.
I still need to buy a Psy core at the camp. I still need to buy a Psy core at the camp store before I can use this machine to make Psy challenge markers.
Well, I can save it up for the
Dustin?
Yeah.
No.
Or not the dusting.
Dowsing.
Yeah. Or I can look at the time and be like, hey, I should probably be hopping off now.
Nah.
Why isn't you can buy the dowser?
Where would you like me to take you?
Drop me outside the main lodge.
Oh, bring me back a burger this time, will you?
Burger?
Okay.
Sorry, those burgers are back ordered. You're gonna have to wait a while. No. And I'm pretty sure there's no one down there except for items to grab. So,
grab the items.
Nope. I'm not gonna do that right now because it is almost 3 o'clock. I should be ending things. I would like to keep playing, yes, but I have things to work on, folks.
Fair.
I want to make Ashir cooler and whatnot and stuff like that. So yeah. Sorry.
There's cards. There's cards right there.
There sure are cards there.